All right, welcome future CPAs. Let's get right into it. This is your ultimate guide to absolutely mastering the patent process. We're going to cover everything from filing that very first form to defending the final grant. And look, this isn't just for some quiz next week. This is designed to stick in your brain for the long haul, all the way to the big one, the LECPA.
Okay, so let's start with a question you are almost guaranteed to see. Seriously, you need to know these 5 parts cold. If you don't, you're just leaving easy points on the table, and we're not going to let that happen.
So here's our game plan for today. First, we'll build the perfect patent application blueprint. Then, we'll tackle a tricky rule called unity of invention. After that, we'll talk about how you defend a patent from being canceled. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a super fast bullet review to lock everything in.
Okay, Section 1. Let's build this thing from the ground up. You got to get these 5 core requirements right. I'm not kidding, this isn't optional. Without all 5, you don't even get a filing date, which means your invention is just out there, totally unprotected.
And here they are, the big 5. The request, the description, drawings, claims, and the abstract. Think of it like a pre-flight checklist. If you miss even one of these, your invention is not getting off the ground. So, let's break them down.
First up, the request. This is basically the cover letter for your invention. It's the formal petition where you say, hey, I made this cool thing, and I am formally asking you to grant me a patent. It's simple, but it's the official starting gun for the whole process.
Next, we have the description. This is the super detailed how-to instruction manual for your invention. Now, the key phrase you need to burn into your memory for the exam is sufficiently clear and complete. That means 0 guesswork. Someone else with skills in that field has to be able to read your description and build or do your invention perfectly.
Visuals are everything. You know, in patent law, a picture is literally worth 1,000 words. If you need drawings to understand the invention, they are not optional. They are mandatory. And they have to show every single feature you're trying to protect. And now for what is arguably the most critical part, the claims. I want you to think of the claims as the legal fence you are building around your property, your invention. This isn't just a friendly description, it is a precise legal boundary. It tells the entire world, this is mine, and this is what you can't touch. It is the absolute heart of the patent. And finally, the abstract. This is your invention's elevator pitch. You've got about 150 words to give a super quick, concise summary of the problem your invention solves. Its main purpose is to be a quick technical teaser for people searching through tons of patents.
All right, let's move on. We're going to tackle a really common complication now, a classic curveball you might see on the exam. What happens when your one big idea is actually a couple of different inventions all rolled into one?
You see, the law likes to keep things simple. The unity of invention rule basically just says one application is for one core idea. That's it. They call that core idea a single general inventive concept. You can't just throw a bunch of unrelated inventions into one application to try and save some money. So, here's the scenario. The patent examiner gets back to you and says, sorry, you've got more than one invention here. This violates the unity of invention rule. What's your next move? You don't have to give up on your ideas, you just have to play it smart. And here's your solution. This is a major study hack, the divisional application. You literally divide the extra invention out and file a brand new separate application for it. And here's the absolute best part, and this is huge. That new application gets to keep the original filing date of the first one. This is so important because it preserves your spot in line, your priority. So you got the patent? Congratulations. But guess what? It's not over. Getting the patent isn't the finish line. Now you have to defend it, because anyone can try to get your patent canceled, but they can only do it for 3 very specific reasons. That's right, even a fully granted patent isn't invincible. These are the 3 patent killers, the only fatal flaws that can take it down. 1, the invention wasn't actually new. 2, it fails that clear and complete test we talked about earlier. Or 3, the invention is against public order or morality. If the answer to any of those is yes, that patent could be toast.
Okay, team, it's time to lock it all in. This is the high retention summary. This is the part of the guide your brain should screenshot. We're going to burn these facts into your long-term memory so you can pull them out years from now during the LACPA. Let's do this.
First, those 5 blueprint parts. Same with me. Request, description, drawings, claims, abstract. One more time. Request, description, drawings, claims,
abstract. Got it? Perfect.
Next up, the unity rule. Remember this simple flow? The rule is one core concept per application. The problem? You have too many inventions. The solution? File a divisional application. And the key benefit you absolutely have to remember? You keep that original filing date.
And finally, the 3 patent killers. It's not new, it's not clear, or it's not moral. These are the only 3 reasons listed in the law that can be used to cancel a patent. Memorize these 3, and you are golden for any question on patent validity.
And that's a wrap. We've gone through the entire journey, from a simple idea to a protected right, and even how that right can get taken away. This framework should give you a huge advantage on the exam and beyond. So I'll leave you with this to chew on. Where do you think the real battle for an inventor is won or lost? Is it in the initial drafting, the back-and-forth examination, or in the long-term defense of the patent? Think about it.